What's up guys, welcome back to another Minecraft guide video. Today we're talking about the mod Super Bee Warfare. In this mod you can create the best of the best war simulations in Minecraft, go against your friends in survival worlds or in creative worlds if you just want to have a bit of fun. So we're going to talk about a bit of the basics within this mod. So here we go. So we have all the ores. We have lead ore, tungsten ore, and silver ore. They're not actually called these, but they make these ores. Tungsten ore is the most important. This is called Shadelight. You can find this everywhere in your survival world. Best bet is to just go into a massive cave and mine a ton of it, because you will need a lot. If you're playing with other mods like the Create mod, you can use like contraptions to mine for you and stuff like that. You don't have to just play with this one mod, but if you just want to, then you can. It's not the end of the world. And then you have lead ore. This is called Galena ore. I really don't know how to pronounce that. And then silver ore is literally just called silver ore. So far, I haven't used silver ore in my world. I've mostly used lead and tungsten. So yeah, we're going to go on to some of the compounds within this mod. So we have steel and we have cemented carbide ingots. Steel is a first component to make things. To make this steel, you need coal and iron powder. To get these powders, you need a hammer with iron ingots. Any type of hammer, diamond hammer, normal hammer used with iron, any type of hammer, as long as it's in the Super Bee Warfare pack, unless your world has been customized to make it with anything else. And then cemented carbide ingots, this is like the upgrade to the steel. You need coal, iron, and then tungsten powder, and then you get raw cemented carbide powder, and then you smelt it into the ingots. They're the main ores within this mod pack. And we're going to go on to talking about blueprints and some ways to make the guns. So blueprints are like the base foundation of making the guns. You find these blueprints in chests all around your world, in dungeons, in the end, in the nether. You find these everywhere. You get different rarities. For demonstration purposes, I'm just using a Glock 17. So to make the guns, you will need specific items. Depending on the rarity, we'll go over that in a bit. You'll need different types of components. So to make a Glock, you'll need a Glock 17 blueprint, an iron ingot, and a common material pouch. You'll put those into a smithing table and you'll get a Glock. Then you'll need the ammo required, so handgun ammo. As I'm in creative mode, you just get infinite of it and you can fire away. You can also reforge some of the guns. Pretty sure all of the guns you can get like these reforges that you can put on the guns to improve it. So like this one I think is the best if you're playing in a mod pack with a lot of bosses and you want to have an easy win or have some fun by shooting the hell out of a boss and doing significant amount of damage. You can get this one. Obviously these have rarities, so you have like medium rarity and then a rare and then like a legendary kind of thing. You'll use these damage perks to get them, and so yeah, you can upgrade the guns with those. And then the vehicles. The vehicles, you require a vehicle assembly table. This is not just for the vehicles, this is for every single, this is for land vehicles, fixed weapons, so like all your turrets, your aircraft, so all your aircraft here, civilian vehicles, water vehicles, and miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is like the batteries, vehicle reset pack. I'm not sure what this does yet. Haven't tested it. But yeah, you can see here some of the vehicles. It tells you what you need, and we'll go through like all these armament modules in a bit. So yeah, here we have the material packs. These material packs are very vital when coming to make your weapons. So with the common one, obviously, we made the Glock with a common one, and then you get rare ones, epic ones, legendary ones, virtual ones, and then Super B. Super B is the best of the best. You can only make one gun with the Super B, and that is the Superstar Shooter. This is the hardest gun to make because the blueprint is incredibly rare. Like, I have spent hours upon hours searching through my world trying to find this, and I have not found one. And I have found easily 100 other blueprints. So yeah, and then we'll go over how to craft those now. So with the common material components, you have these different types of like components, each requiring a different material. So for iron ones, you get iron barrels, iron action, an iron spring, and an iron trigger. These all require iron or iron ingots to make. The one thing that is different is all of the actions. So with the steel action and the carbide action, you will need tripwire hooks. These are a requirement to make all of these actions, and then you can go and make all of the material packs here. So this material pack, you require all of this stuff. So yeah, and then same here, rare material pack, it's steel. It's literally the same as the iron, you just use steel, and then the cemented carbide, you just use cemented carbide instead of steel and iron. So, yeah, and then you get different rarities. With the legendary, these ones are a bit different. The legendary and the virtual are upgraded versions of the cemented carbide. So you get the cemented carbide ones, and then basically you grab the cemented carbide material packs, or no, that's a lie actually. You grab each one of these, and then for each one, you will need a netherite upgrade and a netherite ingot. As I show you here, if I do the cemented carbide trigger, you put that in there, you get the netherite trigger. And then you have to craft each one of these to get a legendary material component pack. So that's four netherite upgrades, and then a load of carbide, or to make those. And then same with the crystal stuff to make the virtual material pack. You will need amethyst, diamonds, and then cemented carbide. So cemented carbide is used to make obviously the cemented triggers and all that type of stuff. And you'll need 2 amethyst and 2 diamonds per per material. So you'll need 2 for the barrel, 2 for the action, 2 for the spring, and 2 for the trigger. And then the Super B is the hardest of the hardest. I wouldn't say it's too hard. The legendary is obviously the hardest because you need to get netherite, and then you need a nether star as well. So you have a nether star, a common material pack, a rare, epic, and a legendary, and then you can go and make the Super B material pack in a crafting table in this formation. So yeah, that's the mod. That's basic stuff. With the vehicle assembly unit, I just went and looked at like one of the first things you might make. Um, Actually, I'm going to quickly talk about the armament modules. You have 3 types of armament modules. You have light armament modules, and then you have medium armament modules, and then heavy. All these armament modules are like upgraded versions. So to make the light, you'll just need a dispenser and then rare material packs and steel. And then to make the to make the medium, you need cemented, 1 light armor module, an epic, and a cemented barrel. And then to make the heavy, you need a legendary pack and 6 netherite ingots. That's why it's so difficult to get these big, like these absolute humongous vehicles to create for your world. And then, yeah, so those require different materials. It's basically just a material heavy mod pack. All the crafts are really basic. You just need a lot of materials to make all the stuff. Here is one of the first vehicles you'll probably make, as it's the easiest to make. It is the LAV 150 Commando, requiring 6 steel blocks, a light armor module, a medium battery, 4 wheels, and a large motor. This is probably one of the first tanks you'll make. Obviously, you can make aircraft. Um, One thing that I do love about this mod pack is they've added some like meme stuff into it. So like the Tom F6F. This is a Tom and Jerry thing from the cartoon. And then some basic stuff. This will probably be the first thing you make. This thing has guns on it. If you just want to have a bit of fun, probably just make this thing. It's a battery, a minecart, and some wood, and then you can fly it. It just requires energy. To get the energy, as I'm just in the creative world, I've just got a creative charging station. But to get the energy, you obviously need an energy generation source. So you will need an energy like a generator, because I really don't think there is one in this mod pack. I think you will need to get like another mod to create energy for you. So, for example, Mechanism, you could use the nuclear power from that, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, that is the Super Bee Warfare guide. That's just some of the basics. There's more advanced stuff, um, like creating the bigger tanks and making all the cool stuff, but that will be in other videos elsewhere. I will probably make a video on that, as currently making this video, I haven't really found a lot of guides. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video, and I hope you learned a lot, and I will see you guys in the next guide. Goodbye.